We're going to do it in kind of 3 stages. We're going to start off just identifying our vowel points, looking for any oddities that may not have come up once you start reading. And then we're going to pick up the pace and kind of read along. And then I'll read the final time all the way through. So let's start off just identifying some of our vowel points. So here we have a sheva at the beginning of a word. So that's going to be a eh sound. Here we have our saray and we have a harik. This here is not a part of our vowel pointing, as well as any other symbols you see that we have not covered. Those are for reading purposes in regard to the sing-songy way that you may hear it in the Ashkenazic or Sephardic reading. And so you don't have to worry about these. This here tells us that it's the end of a sentence. Another vowel point that may be hiding that I want you guys to pay attention for is our holam mali. And we have it here. And it's kind of floating above our consonant. The way to know that this is a vowel point and not some odd lettering is that we're going to make sure we're looking for that consonant, vowel, consonant. Oh no, where's my vowel? Oh, there it is. Vowel, consonant, consonant. And then ending. This is like your ending here, this im. So you're not going to see another vowel pointing here. All right, let's go ahead and get going with our reading. I'm going to read it slow paced, making sure to almost overemphasize our vowel pronunciation. Then we're going to go back through and we're going to pick up the pace, and then I'll read it one final time. All right, we have Bereshit, Bara, Elohim, Et, Ha, Sha, Ma'im, Ve'et, Haaretz. Back to the beginning. Bereshit, bara, Elohim, et, hashamayim, ve'et, haaretz. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Verse 2. Ve'haaretz. Now don't get confused here, because now we see a kamatz yod combination. So we're going to say hai ta. Also, we see a sheva in the middle of our word. So this is going to give us a syllable break. We're not going to pronounce this here. So it's hai ta. To, because our O sound is up here. To hu. Tohu. Make sure that you remember this is a sharuk. This is a sharuk. And our U sound is this whole combination, this whole vowel combination. This is not vu, where just the dagesh makes a sound. It's U for this whole combination. So it's to, hu, va. And then we have vo, va, vo, hu. For now, we will not worry about this. So we just have va, vo, hu. You hear me pronouncing this as the v sound, as in V, because there's no baby in the house. So va, vo, hu, ve, ho. It's a het, so ho, shek. when there's two dots inside of your kaf. So feet, it does not make a sound, of course, because that sheva at the end is not going to make a sound, but you're not making a sound here. So you have behoshek. Al pene. Pene. Tehom. Tehom. Veruach. Veruach. Here, it looks a little displaced, but you have your patach here, and when you have your chet patach combination, you're going to flip-flop them, just like Noah. Here we have ruach, where that flips. It's one of the rules we learned. All right, and we're back over here with Elohim. And then let's take these bigger words a little slower, just so we get the proper pronunciation. So we have me, ra, it's a resh, not a dalit, ra, he, fet. This is pronounced with the f sound or the ph sound, because it does not have a baby inside, and so our little funny rule is that it's pronounced fat like P-H-A-T. All right, so me, ra, he, fet. Al, pene. Ha, my, im. Ha, my, im. You probably notice here, you see some of those little markings that we haven't learned and we talked about in the beginning. Just kind of skip over those. They're all over. Just skip through them. All right, let's go back through and read a little bit faster. V'ha'aretz hayta tohu va'vohu. V'hoshek al penei tehom veruach Elohim merahefet al penei hamayim. V'ha'aretz hayta tohu vevohu v'choshek al penei tehom veruach Elohim merahefet al penei hamayim. Next verse is verse 3. Vayomer, same thing here, we have a patak and a yod. So Vayomer, Elohim yehi or, Vahi or. Let's go back. Vai omer Elohim yehi or, here we have consonant, vowel, consonant, or vai, here's our sheva floating in the middle, so we have vai he or. Vayomer Elohim yehi or vahi or. Verse 3. I'm going to start picking up the pace because some of these you've seen before if you haven't noticed yet. There's a little pattern here. We're going to see kind of words dropped in, new words dropped in, but a lot of the words that we see and a lot of the sounds we see are very similar. Verse 4. Vayar. This one's a little difficult. We have consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, sheva. And we're not going to pronounce our aleph. So we're going to pause there and let it just kind of roll through. So we have vayar, 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 Elohim. You guys should be recognizing that one by now. Et haor ki tov vayav sheva. Pause. So vayav del sere del. So vayav del Elohim ben. So we have ben haor u. We have a different vowel pointing here in the beginning. So we have that shuruk. U ven ha ho. Our vowel points up here. Ha ho shek. Ha ho shek. Don't get confused here and read too quickly because we see the vowel pointing. This is the same exact word. Sorry, not the vowel pointing, but your dagesh is not here. So don't go ben haor u ben. Ben haor u ven hahoshek. All right, let's go back to it. From the beginning of verse 4. Vayar Elohim et haor ki tov vayavdel Elohim ben haor uven hachoshek. Vayar Elohim et haor ki tov vayavdel Elohim ben haor uven hachoshek. Verse 5. Vayikra. So Vayikra. Elohim laor yom. Don't get that confused with the samic. That's your final mem. Yom ve la ho shek. We've seen that word a couple of times. Ve la ho shek ka ra. Nothing under the aleph, so ka ra. Lai. Remember we have that kamat yod. Don't worry about that here. Lamet, kamat yod, lai, sheva. So we're going to pause. Lai, la. Lai, la. Vayhi. So we have our patak here. Vayhi, erev. Vayhi. Vo, not bo, voker, yom, echad, Don't worry about the pay here. Don't worry about that pay. That's not a part of our reading. Let's go back to the beginning of verse 5. Vayikra Elohim laor yom velaho shek kara laila. Vayhi erev vayhi voker yom echad. One more time. Vayikra Elohim laor yom velachoshek kara laila vayhi erev vayhi voker yom echad. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashmaim va'et haaretz. V'haaretz hayta tohu ובוא הוא, וחושק על פני תהום, ורוח אלוהים מרחפת על פני המים. ויאמר אלוהים יהי אור, ויהי אור. וירא אלוהים את האור כי טוב, ויבדל אלוהים בין האור ובין החושך. ויקרא אלוהים לאור יום, ולחושך קרא לילה, ויהי ערב ויהי בוקר יום אחד.